Hi, this is Sonia with Artsy Solutions, and welcome to the hashtag Essence of Time. And it's hosted by Vera of Spilled Coffee Crafts. And basically, it's a 100-day project where you take 10 minutes of your day and see what all you can make. So, hopefully this video is going to turn out okay because the last video froze up on me. I've been having a lot of issues with editing, so I'm hoping this one's going to do okay in a 10-minute session. Okay, so the last one that we had, since you may or may not have gotten to see it, I just used different things from this little thing right here, the dress form that was from Livy's Lovelies, fam of Livy's Lovelies, and then this little thing right here was from Felicia. It's a little hidden paper clip, and then the image was from Dawn of For Grace Creations, and then I had a slew of other different things that came from like Defemmerimber. This one was from Defemmerimber, as well as this one right here. I'm not sure if it was from Barbara or Louisa. And then some of these other little fussy cuts were just from my Ko-Fi shop. And this right here is it's a pocket and a tuck spot. So, but yeah, that was just a recap from yesterday's session. Okay, so now we're on a whole new day, and I've decided that today I'm just going to make some, oh, let me put this back in here. I had also cut these up. I'm just going to put these in here, and I'm going to be using those as, this one I had made a tag with, and then some of these other ones throughout the journal I'll probably make pockets. But today I'm also going to make, pockets, but I'm just going to be making them from some leftover file folder. And I might actually just make a stuffed pocket. And I'm just going to make sure it's going to fit one of the pages. So let me see what size. I'll cut this one down like here, and then just a little bit right here, and then we'll size the rest of it from there. All right, so let me get my paper trimmer, and we're going to start our timer for 10 minutes, and wish me luck. Oh my goodness, these last 2 weeks I've had so many issues with my computer. My other computer, my laptop, I have a little old, it's an old like 2013 MacBook Pro. It's old, I know, but the software, my editing software, did work pretty well for a while until I had to renew it. And then since it's such an old laptop, you can't upgrade your operating system, and none of the other newer applications work with that old operating system. So I had to use my son's laptop, and which he basically just gave me his laptop. He just felt bad for me. And his is newer. It has Windows 11 on there. However, and I do have some different software on there. I put my paper trimmer. Here it is. But something went wrong. I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. I thought I had it straightened out, and then obviously I didn't. So, okay, so this is what, 7 almost 7 3/4. So, let me turn it this way. Almost 7 3/4. Maybe just about right there somewhere. And yeah, so that's what I've been trying to get corrected, but I don't know. I just haven't had a whole lot of luck with it. So hopefully it was something simple, and I'll see what I did wrong. But as of right now, I have no idea what I did wrong and why it didn't render correctly. But other than that, I'm good. All right, so let me just cut this down just a hair. So I gotta separate the two, and then one of them is going to be shorter than the other. This is going to be like super simple. Okay, and I'm going to round these corners off. And before I round the corners off, I do want to add, I'm just going to randomly just put a punch right there, because I do want a tab, and I guess I'll just put a tab right here, a punch right here, and then I'll cut that down, and I'm just going to put one here, and then one here. I'm not measuring, I'm just going with the flow. I've had this thing for like, I don't know how long now. I never really used it. I never really made envelopes with it. I don't know. Those were the days when I used to go to Tuesday morning. All right, so let's cut this paper trimmer back out. And basically all I'm going to do is just, I'm going to distress this, and I'm going to add a little bit of stamping to it. Let's see. Oh, I got it too far. Whatever. All right, we'll just cut that. And then we'll just add another little bit on there. I'll just put it down this way. And then just one, I guess, somewhere along here. And then hopefully I won't mess this little tab up. They're different sizes, but it's okay. I'm totally okay with that. So let's make sure I line it up. All right. Ooh, that's not cute. No. Okay, let's just try this again. Oh my goodness. You ever have days, weeks, where it just feels like you just might as well not even try, because you already know it's just not going to work. That's me these last few weeks. Like, for real. I'm sorry, guys, and I'm venting, but you guys get it. You understand. You've been there, done that, had issues, and things just don't work. And it's so annoying because you put so much time and effort into something and it just does not work. Yeah, that's me this week, this month. Well, besides my birthday, I did have a pretty good birthday, so I shouldn't complain, and I'm sorry for complaining. But when it comes to my crafts and my videos, I am so serious because I really care about it. And when it doesn't cooperate, I get, oh my God, so mad. I'm not going to worry about that. We're just not going to have that one on there. Okay, so I threw the wrong one away. No, I didn't. Here we go. We're just going to have two of them. We're not going to have three. Okay, now that 5 minutes is up, maybe that's all we needed anyway. So we're just going to, I'm just going to distress it right around this little edges. Try to. And then I'm just going to go around it like that. I know that's the cheating way, but I don't care. So I'm just going to add a little bit of stamping on here, just randomly. Because I really want to at least get something done today. And then we have some little patterns. This is like a crackle pattern stamp. I'm just going to go around the edges with it. And I'm using Distress Oxide ink. And then it's not really showing up too good, but I may go back around it with some jet black. Maybe or maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so let's get back to this. I was interrupted just a little bit. All right, and then stamp, 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 stamp. It's gonna be something simple. So we only had like about 2 minutes left anyway. And I am gonna stitch this, whether I run out of time or not. And I was wanting to add on tabs, but we'll see. I'll go ahead and glue this on. What I'll do is I'm gonna glue this on and put my tabs on, and then I'll stitch it, and then I'll show you what it looks like in case I run out of time. So let's, actually I need to stitch the top parts first, so I need to go ahead and get my tabs on here. And I do have some black paper. I had some blue paper, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to use black. I'm going to go ahead and glue these tabs on here. And then, like I said, I'm going to stitch going around the tops. And then I'm going to stitch, then I'm going to put this on top of here. What am I doing? And then I'm going to stitch it together, and I'm going to show you the end result at the end. Oh my goodness. I needed to have this down here. God. This is going to be a ghetto pocket. I don't care. I'm leaving it right there. You guys just don't, I know you know, because like you understand the frustration. Really? It didn't even beep, but yeah, I just ran out of time. So yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just in such a bad mood. Oh, I'm sorry I'm in a bad mood, but I can't help myself. Like, just, oh, I'm beside myself right now. All right, so like I said, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, and I'm just going to stitch, going across this front area. I'm going to add an eyelet, and then put these together, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so here we go, guys. So I got my little old pocket. I do want to sincerely apologize for acting like a kid whose candy got stolen, but, well, I'd probably act like that too if someone took my candy, because I like candy too. But yeah, that was childish of me. I'm sorry for venting. Yeah, but at least I was able to make this. So yeah, we got a little stitching in there. I went on ahead and added little eyelets, and so it'll go somewhere in this journal. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, blog, and social media sites. And feel free to play along. And if you do, make sure you use the hashtag essenceoftime. That way we can find your work and we can check it out. So it's fun. It really is fun. It's just, for me, the recording and editing is what has me all beside myself. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day and happy crafting.